An easy way to get a high score on the TOEFL independent speaking tasks is to think of your answer as a mini essay. Yeah, this is very, very important part. You know, of course, the form of essay. And how can I start? By the introduction, and then I get my idea into paragraphs. I divide this idea into sub-ideas, and the change and transfer from one idea to another using links and connectors, coming to a conclusion. All of this stuff I know that you're aware of, how to write an essay. So if you think that your answer on the speaking task will be a mini essay, okay, so this will facilitate it very much. It will make it very easier in you, because when you think in this, yes, I have to start with an introduction. With the introduction, I have to say a specific 2 sentences or 1 sentence very quickly about the topic itself without repeating myself. Then I have to go directly into the topic and start to talk about it in a very clear voice, and also my ideas should be clear, and then I should come to a conclusion to finalize my topic in a very short way. So in this case, we need to cram. I mean, we need to learn too much things in a very short time in order to do this, because it's a very good, important skill that needs practice. Of course, you have only 45 seconds in total, so your introduction and conclusion may be only 1 line each. Even so, by including them, you provide a complete answer. So don't bother yourself. Don't worry, oh, I've just said 1 sentence in introduction. Yes, the examiner will not grade me in a very good way. No. Once you did so, you will get the high score. Why? Because 45 seconds. Remember? What about the essay? How much do you take normally when you start writing an essay? So there is a difference between this and that. But the technique is the same. Just think of your answer as a mini or a small essay. So what can you do? It's very easy. Introduction, we're going to start with. The introduction should immediately answer the question asked in the task. Okay? For example, why sports are very important. So once you're preparing yourself in the 15 seconds before the 45 seconds to speak with yourself, within yourself, inside your mind, you can say to yourself, yes, sports are very important. Yes, I know that. And there is a question why they are important. Yeah, they are important because they can keep us fit, okay? They can keep us healthy. So I can start my introduction by saying sports are very important in our life because they can keep us fit and healthy. Look at this sentence, kiss, kiss. Keep it stupid and simple. Yeah, very easy, simple sentence. By this, I get the high score for the introduction. Then I can go directly into the body. Say clearly what you are going to speak about or what you prefer. This is statement in an essay. The body. The body is where you provide the reason, details or examples to explain or support your answer. Right now, I'm giving you or I'm delivering you an example of why sports are very important. And I said to myself during my 15 seconds that sports are very important because they can keep us fit and healthy. So once I transfer into my body, I have to mention reasons why sports are very important, right? So I can say or how they can make us healthy and fit. I can say in the body, for example, that by practicing the sports, this is how. By practicing sports or practicing exercises on daily basis, of course, I will be fit and I will keep myself healthy and all of this stuff, of course. So once you answer the question, this is the introduction. Once you give reasons and how, so this is the body. The conclusion, your last sentence allows you to conclude in a logical, powerful, and convincing way. So you need just to come up with your conclusion as the introduction. Why also sports are very important. You can say that without sports, for example, we cannot live a healthy life. Yes, it's just one simple, stupid sentence, but it works in this area. We need such a kind of stuff. Okay, so don't bother yourself thinking about many sentences, because as I have mentioned, you have just 45 seconds to express yourself loudly without any kind of hesitation, with clear English, clear voice, clear ideas. Remember that. To complete what you shouldn't do. Do not state exactly how many reasons you will provide, because you may not have enough time to do so. Just say, I like to dance for many reasons. Okay? This is very important example. I like to dance for many reasons. Okay? You can just mention one reason or two at max. If you still have time talking about such kind of reasons, because you have counting down, okay, time, okay? Yeah, so you cannot be time in front of you. It's not a problem. So if you can handle this with the time, okay. If you cannot, and I believe in most of the cases you will not be able, you can just say that example, for example. I like to dance for many reasons. You can do that. You can do it in that way. I like to dance for many reasons without mentioning reasons. Okay? Do not worry about your accent. Just speak as clearly as you can. This is very important. Do not worry about your accent. Just speak as clearly as you can. Okay? Because it's not just twisting your tongue. This is English. Okay? No, of course. If you're not aware of the pronunciation rules and phonetics basis, don't do it. Just speak clearly, because of course the examiner knows by heart that at the end of the day you're not a native speaker. Okay? So don't try also to be sophisticated with your pronunciation and accent. Try to make it kiss. Give it. Yeah, exactly. So don't go back and try to rephrase what you have said, as we mentioned previously, unless you are correcting a grammatical error. So grammatical error should be corrected. But changing words, go ahead. Generally, you don't have time to say the same thing twice. Anyway, even if you want to do so, you don't have the time. You'll find that the time is running, and you're running besides it. So you need just to be specific and to express yourself in a very limited time, which is the 45 seconds. Thinking fast. This is very important. And I believe you can take this strategy in all the tasks in the exam, not only the speaking and the listening, reading, writing. You need to think fast. And it should be also a trait of your character in your life. If you're not a fast thinker, you will lose a lot. Right? So choose a topic. For example, here you can speak about for the following areas. So let's start practicing this. Remember, it doesn't have to be true. It doesn't have to be true. We're just practicing. So, sports. Choose one. I'm gonna have many topics. You can choose one. Sports. What you can say about sports. Think. Start speaking right now. I can hear many of you. Yeah? Yeah? Yes? Somehow good. Animals. Think about animals. What can you say? What can you say here? It's a general topic. Animals. I didn't ask you a specific question. Think. Yes. Talk. Somehow good, but try just to, yes, raise your voice a little bit. Okay, next. Food. Oh, food. General topic about food. Think. Start speaking for a while about food. Okay. Study aids. Study aids. Think about maybe the importance of study aids. Why use them? I'm giving you keys, by the way. I'm cheating you. Okay? Think. Speak. Express yourself. Of course, I'm not giving you the sufficient time, but we're going to practice more right now, and we do have videos and we do have audios also, so don't bother yourself, don't worry. We're just trying to, start to practicing. Yeah, study aid. Yeah, very good. Oh, but you're repeating yourself. Don't rephrase. I know what you're going to talk about, so don't rephrase. Don't do that. Music. Oh, perfect one. We do all love music. Talk about the types of music that you like, why music is important, audio music fan or not, something like that in a very short way, okay, in the limited 45 seconds. Memories. Oh, sweet memories and sad memories. We do have both in our lives. And you can start talking about one of them. So, sweet memories, bad memories, both you can mention in the introduction. And you can start talking about one of them because the time is very limited. And I do believe in this case you can talk about the sweet memories. Life is enough. You don't need any kind of sad memories. Okay? Now choose one of these. Do you prefer seeing movies on TV or in the cinema? Studying in a group or alone? Traditional or modern music? The sciences or the arts? You can choose one to talk about right now. Okay? I need just simple sentences, 2 or 3 sentences. Of course, I'm not giving you the time again because we do have here videos and audio, so don't worry, we'll practice a lot. And at the end of the session, we do have a complete task for the speaking part, so don't worry. Paraphrasing is generally used when you wish to refer to sentences or phrases in the source text. It's particularly useful when you are dealing with facts and definitions. Paraphrasing involves rewriting a short section from the source text in different words whilst keeping the same meaning. So paraphrasing means re-explaining different terms, re-explaining different vocabulary. For example, I'm talking about globalization, for example. Okay, and I found this globalization. I need to re-explain it and write that globalization. It happens when there is warmth. Okay, suddenly happens, and all of this stuff. I can talk about Fiona, if I have such a kind of term, Fiona. Fiona is kind of birds, witches, and. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just rephrasing or paraphrasing or restating the sentence itself. Okay, because once it's difficult, it needs to be paraphrased. So this is the only thing or the only matter that you can use paraphrasing in. Don't paraphrase yourself all the time with easy terms. You need to use it just with difficult terms. If you have a difficult word, a difficult vocabulary, so you need to paraphrase it in such a kind of way, whether in writing or in expressing it orally. And in our case, of course, we're going to express it orally. Summarizing. Summarizing is generally used when you wish to refer to ideas. Ideas contained in a long text. Summarizing enables you to reduce the author's ideas to key points in an outline of the discussion or argument by omitting unnecessary details and examples. Of course, for example, right now, what I'm giving you ideas about this task, for example, about the the speaking task. I'm giving you ideas. What you're gonna do yourself after watching my video, that you're gonna sum up for yourselves the recording video. How can you do this? How can you sum up this recorded videos? Of course, you will eliminate from it the unnecessary details. For example, when I talked about an example which doesn't work with you, or when I talked about the idea, or I repeated many times just to explain to you more and more and make sure that you understood. But of course, when you're gonna sum up for yourself, you will not do this. You will just write the main points and eliminate the unnecessary points, right? So this is what we mean by summary. To get or to pick up the main points from all the points in front of you inside a topic. Next. Yeah, we do have here a video. This video is important. Let's watch it and then we'll be back again.
TOEFL pronunciation tips for vowel sounds beat and bit. When you speak English, you need to pronounce your vowel sounds clearly. Two particularly troublesome sounds are the high front unrounded wax vowel, for example, hit, and the high front unrounded tense vowel, for example, heat. If you pronounce these two sounds clearly and distinctly, your speaking intelligibility will increase, making it easier for listeners to understand you. Additionally, if you have a mastery of these two sounds, it will prevent mispronunciations which obscure meaning. Therefore, TOEFL IBT human raters will give you a high TOEFL IBT speaking score. These two vowel sounds are problematic for non-native speakers, unfortunately. Quite often, non-native speakers, especially those whose languages do not have the high front and rounded wax vowel, as in the word hit, will use the high front and rounded tense vowel, for example, heat, for both of these sounds. As a result, whenever these English learners try to pronounce a word like bit, they will pronounce it as beat. Hence, their intelligibility is compromised. To advance in your TOEFL IBT pronunciation skills, you need to master these vowel sounds. You should consider how these sounds are produced in the vocal tract. Both sounds are made with the front of the mouth less open because the tongue body is raised. With both sounds, the body of the tongue is pushed forward and raised so that it is just under the hard palate of the mouth. With both sounds, the lips are unrounded. However, these two vowel sounds differ with respect to the tenseness of the tongue. With the vowel sound in the word kit, it is produced when the tongue is soft and its position has deviated very little from the mid-central position. Unlike the vowel sound in kit, the vowel sound in the word beat is produced when the tongue is hard and its position is farther from the mid-central position. Keeping these characteristics of these two vowel sounds in mind, you should practice extensively until you are sure you can pronounce these sounds accurately, distinctly, and clearly. To improve in your pronunciation skills, I suggest that you go to my blog. Up in the browser here, you see it's www.bettertoeflscores.com. Now, once you actually go to my blog, you'll see a white screen. This is called the opt-in screen that pops up. Notice on the opt-in screen here, it says 1,700 free TOEFL IBT vocabulary words critical for your success, including sample sentences. If you would like to get this list, go ahead and type in your name and your email address there. Click Give Me My Free Gift, and you'll be directed to some pages where you can download that. Now, the important thing here is if you get this free list, obviously I will get your contact information and I'll notify you about my TOEFL IBT monthly newsletter that includes pronunciation lessons every month. And this can help you improve dramatically, I think, in your pronunciation skills. Now, step 2, let's go ahead and close this. Now, you'll notice when you take a look at my blog, you'll see a lot of different things here. Now, what we want to look at is the TOEFL categories. What you're going to do here, you notice TOEFL IBT, you want to go to TOEFL IBT pronunciation to practice pronunciation. So you click on that, and it'll send you to another web page where I have specific tips to help you improve in your overall pronunciation skills. Now, some of my posts, as you can see where it says here, listen to this post, you actually have the option to hear this post. To practice pronunciation, you can actually practice reading this post, do a digital recording of it, and then you can compare your recording to mine. And that's actually very, very good pronunciation to help you. Okay, now let's take a look at one of my blogs has a link to a pronunciation website by the University of Iowa here. You can see the link there. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to go to Launch English Library. Pull this down a little bit for you. This is a great website. The university spent over $1 million on this particular website with phonetics, and I think a lot of students underestimate how effective this particular website is, and many, you'd be surprised how many people don't even know about this website. So it says phonetics, the sounds of American English. Check this out. So let's click on what's called front vowels. You see this? This is what we've been talking about here. It says the E versus the I vowel sound. So we click on it, and first of all, you can get a good anatomy of how this sound is actually produced. Can you see how that works? You click on it, it'll say E, or you want to watch the lady directly from the front and see how she does it. So she's like E, E, E. You want to see some sample words? You simply click on those. Eat, week, tree. So
Well, this was a pronunciation video, how to improve your pronunciation. It was a good one, and also you can follow the links with this guy in order to improve your pronunciation, because pronunciation is very important in our task. It's complete. We're going to start talk about question 1, experience. You're going to express yourself talking about one of some personal experiences, something that you're interested in. You'll be asked to speak about a personal experience. You'll be asked to speak about personal experience. This may be a place, a person, a position, a situation, or an occasion. After you hear a question, you will make a choice from your experience and then explain why you made that choice. You have 15 seconds to prepare and 45 seconds to speak. We're going to have this task, for example, we're going to do accurately and actually. In other words, I'm going to give you 15 seconds to think about the topic and 45 seconds to speak, as if you were over the mic. So the task is describe your experience. Explain the reasons for your choice. The question, where would you like to study in the United States? So think quickly about this kind of experience and the reasons for your choice in 15 seconds. I'm going to count down with you. Okay, now there is a beep. Imagine that there is a beep. Start speaking. You have 45 seconds.